It's August 18th, 2021. I put up something earlier about the cracked glass in the United States and what was going on with USA and Air Marshal and the repainted over situation during this dangerous Sierra Occidental time that I'm stuck in. More importantly, I brought up to Linda, I'm like, Linda, I said, I find your choice of profession during my life frame where you dragged me into this and I never wanted to be your child. I find you took part in something called homicide economics. It's what all of your generational sociopaths did. For their claim on independence and away from everything sovereignty and prefect and perfect world. What they did was they designed some kind of lower, less than grade system. And then I even told 1975 Anthony Tiafrio, he got it right away. I'm like, Anthony, if I just wrote a paper, I was like, on my take on what the humans have done. I said they designed something I call homicide economics. It's a self-defecating, self-depravating situation where the more they partake in it, the worse and more everything seems to break, including their persons, their children, their family, their inheritance, what they're going to leave behind, their retirement. I was like, so here's where I can see. So Linda worked in this front operation and industry called banking, where they handled money on the front end. But on the back end, the real operation was gambling like a casino in the stock market. I was like, and money laundering. I was like, and that fed human on the front end, it's leisure, travel, vacations, and traveling the world, and doing these special missions for the church, being such great people. Fucking shitbags. On the actual end, what they were doing was drug trafficking and human trafficking and throwing all the dangerous fucking shitty seeds everywhere, breaking every kind of safety net that was in place before this shit crew arrived. So now, let's think about this. So now I've got them on human trafficking, sex trafficking illegally, while binding me in New York for some reason, with the glass in the atmosphere and the environment breaking, in genetics and biological safety and sovereignty that I belong to. I was like, and they were money laundering and gambling my entire life. Now, see, it used to be, and I explained this to you for, I was like, it used to be a paper system. It was a private equity market. It was between family members. Clan members had an agreement, private, whatever. It went, the document was drawn. It was sealed with something respectful. It then went for some kind of waiting period where it went to the clansmen and family members that are might be affected or closely associated. They then got to review and saw that it was safe. They gave their approval, so now they have backing together. They were a part of a process. They agreed, they signed off on it, and everything was great. And then together as a family, after they all celebrated or blessed this new whatever, then they funded it. Until somewhere between the 1960s and the 1980s, where they moved to some form. It was no longer private equity paper. It was now digital. Once they got to digital banking, it became a casino. And now it's like an origami, beautiful paper that someone just crumpled up because it's moved so much dangerously. You've already cracked glass. And there is one witch, W-I-T-C-H, who can mend glass. But I have a partnership with somebody at the glass mending factory. And currently, I'm not benefacting from he, and he from me. So this becomes an issue at your humanness. So now I have Next Gen with me. He's my Mayan calendar baby. Henri Lossier. My Notre Dame. He is not a female. He is a male. But I carbon copied him with my own genetic and electric dart that I was given in 1998. Chickens do it with roosters. Why can't a human? Just because you're a human, this can't explain conception and how alien genetics work. Sometimes we born identity and design them, bioengineer them, with specific family purpose in mind in order to fix things. That's where when you have a prefect that is bioengineered design in prefect, and then it is zodiac dialed efficiency for perfect world, when it appears in a brokenness, it is the perfect diagnostic tool, and it is also what mends glass when it's broken. And especially since in the century 19, year 78, that I had born identity into the said system, into the said human system, from prefect and perfect world, into this brokenness. I am now in century 20, year 21, and the glass is more broken than ever, and I cannot mend it on my own. I can do a lot of things on my own, but as a witch, I have a switch witch issue that I can't harness by myself to fix the glass. And in fact, the system around me is degrading so badly that it is above most people's pay grade. But it's tied into this disgusting homicide economics project you humans have developed and forcefully pushed in every method under the United States of America umbrella that you were given, and with a constitution and a Bill of Rights and a specific set system to keep me on course and to get me protected and into protective custody. But that didn't even work. Instead, the whole entire landscape of management started to change. So while you all contend with that, as far as my royal decree is concerned, it's still considered homicide economics, and I don't want to take part in it, but I don't know how to avoid it in its entirety, and I don't know how to get out of it. I've tried to stay hands-off approach as much as possible, but this is really a self-depravating and self-defecating situation, and it's not fair to leave me just in the field by myself, just having to, like, twist in the wind while you all enjoy some kind of human or sex trafficking and some kind of money laundering scheme. And there's two different kinds of Ponzi. What Ponzi are we talking? Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. It's August 18th, 2021.